Yeah, because they're waiting.
What's up, family? Peace to the family out there. The unapologetic nomads. We out here. That's right. Here with the lovely and beautiful wife.
Yeah, you had to come for me.
That's right, family.
Yes.
And we out here, family. We currently in the United States of America.
Yes.
In the lovely Hope. We got our boots on the ground in the South, family.
On the ground. Yes, yes. Clacking
Boots
them
on the
fans.
ground. Yeah, I'm not clacking
I'm
the
clacking
fans.
the fans.
Right, we clacking the fans, family. Yeah. But peace and love to
Yes.
everybody out there. It's a beautiful day. I just made it out here in South Carolina. It was an 8-hour, no, it was like a 10-hour drive. It was.
Because you had to stop. Yeah. So.
I had to stop and go to. Now, when I was a young boy, I used to be able to drive the whole thing. We drove all the way to Florida, no stopping, just for gas, you know. But now, I can't do it, family. I had to sit over, go to sleep, chill, and things of that nature. But we out here, family. Peace and love to all the beautiful people out there. As you can see, the unapologetic Naz is in the building, family. That's right.
That's right.
And peace to everybody who is in the room right now. We are currently here, and we chopping it up with the family. So how's everything been going out here?
Very lovely. Very lovely. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, this is live. This is live, Brandon.
We
yeah,
are
yeah.
live.
We
Yes,
live. Live
yes.
in effect, family. Yeah, shout out
It's
to
live. We're in
Resmond.
the building. In my home state, the beautiful state of South Carolina, here with the fam. Yeah, it's been great just getting with the family, seeing my family. Haven't seen them in a long time. And of course, you guys caught that live when we were with Ayla, just being able to see her, love up on her and the family. It's just, it's amazing. Yes, yes, feels really good. Feels good to be home.
That's right. Yeah, it feels good to be back down south.
Yes.
It do. Now, the difference I've seen so far with like being up north and being down south, I think up north, at least where I was at and the people who I was around, everybody just work. Just a constant work kind of thing. And it's like, you know, when I was riding through like Philly and Wilmington and things, it was like a real just depressing feeling for some reason. You know, I know it's not depressing all the time because I really don't like go out to see the nightlife too much. But it was just, it's a different feeling. Down here, it seems like, you know, you get the southern hospitality. People be like when you go to restaurants, people greet you, say hi. Up north, it was a little different for me. I caught a lot of attitude some places. And I had to write some bad Yelp reviews, like on a couple people.
Not
like
Yelp,
that's
not
my
the
thing.
Yelp.
Look,
Yes, I know. You had to
the
go
older
Yelp
I'm
on.
getting, the more I like, if I get like bad customer service or something happens, I'm going on Yelp and I'm writing a bad review. I'm doing it, family, because I know that that's going to affect them. And you know, that helps like owners of businesses clean up their businesses and you know, so they can know what's going on. And a lot of times, you know, you don't have to go back and forth.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because people will take it there with you. It don't matter if they work it or not. They'll take it there. But like, you know, instead of going back and forth with a rude worker, just do it on Yelp or TripAdvisor. Write it on up. You know, this worker was nasty. Get their name, look at their name tag, and just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
You know, the top person, the top dog, whatever, doesn't like that.
Bosses don't like that.
That is a bad look on their company.
They
and
don't
how
like
things
that.
Are wow.
Yeah, I wrote a real nasty review on one guy. He got real funky with me. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to put you on blast. I wrote a nasty review on Yelp, TripAdvisor, and like they site. Yeah, it was a Latino guy, you know. And I told him like some fishy stuff is going on. You might want to notify ICE.
Oh, no.
I took it there. That's right. Because I don't like people getting funky with you. You know, you come for good service. You know, you go to a store, like I had to get my oil changed. And I'm like, all right, let me get my oil changed. You know, and this guy, he got funky with me, you know, nasty attitude, getting funky, you know. And I'm like, all right, bet. Yelp. That's right. Bad review.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I ain't gonna go too deep into it, but yeah, I had to get in. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to get in.
Just reading through some of the comments. Yeah. But shout out to the family. Thank you guys for tuning in and checking on us yet again. Another beautiful day. Someone was asking how was the weather in South Carolina.
The weather is extremely hot today. As soon as I arrived here, and my air in my car stopped working, so I got to get that fixed. But it was extremely hot. It felt like it was 100 degrees.
But you know what?
Fahrenheit.
You missed the heat. This was actually a cooler day.
It was?
Yes, it was over 100 the other day. 102. Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely hot, and the humidity and the dew point is up, family, because it's like if you feel the humidity,
yes.
And then it felt like it in my spirit, it felt like it rained last night or the day prior, so I don't know. It did rain.
That's why I felt that. Cool down.
Yeah, so the dew point is real high, and the humidity is high as well, family. So out here in the South is definitely the South. That heat is here. It's summertime, and I like the heat. Don't get me wrong. I love this kind of weather. Up north is hot too, and it's humid up there. It's real hot. So we're dealing with summertime weather, which is cool. The summertime is a beautiful time because I hate cold weather. I do not like the winter time. So yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm ready just to go around and see what the Palmetto State has to offer, man.
Hey.
Yeah. So how's everything been going over here on your end?
Very good. Just getting some things done on the line, and like I said, meeting up with the family, and what else? Yeah, pretty much that so far. Was in Columbia. Since we've been here, now we're in my hometown, Earhart. Yes, Earhart. Yes, a small farming town, but little people know a part of history took place here in this small little town. I think it was a part of the Civil War took place in this town.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of historical landmarks and things here.
So Earhart, that's like a German name?
That's a German name.
Okay. Yeah. So it must have been like Germans that migrated here or was here during that time back in the day.
Yeah.
Be interesting to find the history. I know we did do a video one time. I don't know if I put the video out though. I must have lost that footage or it's on my computer. But we did go to this area where it was like a war.
Yeah, that was the
a battle was fought there, and they have like a museum there now.
The Battle of Rivers Bridge, and that park is called the Rivers Bridge State Park.
Yeah. How would y'all like it if we just go around and look at different certain sites in South Carolina? Let us know in the comments or in the emails at unapologeticnomads@gmail.com, because there's a lot we could do out here, just in the South. You know, it don't even have to necessarily stay in South Carolina, but we do want to check out South Carolina. You know, we want to put the magnifying glass on there and really check out different areas out here, because a lot of people are looking to move down south, and I'm interested to know like the cost of living in different areas, what's going on in different areas, what's there to do, meeting some people. We definitely want to support some American businesses, Black American businesses, and really just see what's going on out here in South Carolina, because this is a cool state.
And that's one thing I am very proud of. There are a lot of Black American businesses here, a lot. As a matter of fact, my sister recently got her patio poured. They did a fantastic job, and it was a Black American-owned company. It was a father and his sons, and they did a fantastic job. And that was just the other day. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. It's, you know.
I think I know somebody in every industry. You know, at least a couple of people in every industry with a business that are Black American. So that's dope to be able to say that. You know.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. But sometimes it's hard to find like Black American businesses online because there's so many other businesses that pop up. Like if you press African American or Black American businesses, on Google, you'll get Jamaican, you get all these other businesses, which is all right. But like, if I'm looking for a Jamaican business, I'm not gonna see no Black American businesses. So you know, something has to be separated on that end. But it is, you know, we want to support our people more and do things because our voice has been real shut down here, and it's been like too much going on. So you know, we really do want to support our people and get that up. And there's nothing wrong with that because everybody that comes over here supports themselves, and there's nothing wrong with that. Y'all keep it, you know, to yourselves, and we even support y'all. So you know, there's nothing wrong with supporting ourselves.
That's what we do. Yeah, we know.
That's what it is.
The community is big, and that's what we do. We support each other. I mean, we got construction workers, we got you know, truck drivers, lawyers, doctors. You name it, dentists, you know. So seriously, I just feel just proud that I can even say that I know somebody in literally every industry that I can think of here.
Definitely. So like since February, we've been on a journey of just eating healthier and getting our diets right, and really focusing on just clearing our minds and getting healthy, because we were like suffering from like illnesses and things earlier this year. Both of us was suffering, so we gotta clean our diet up. So we've been cleaning our diet up, and it's been 6 months since we've been staying off of like the sugars. Now we do indulge in natural sugars that's in fruit, watermelon, apples, stuff like that.
I love fresh cherries. Oh wow, they're amazing.
Yeah, I
fresh
think
cherries. Ayla put me on those fresh cherries. I love those.
Yeah, and shout out to Ayla too.
Yes, shout out A.
Yeah. No, she's shout out to the family.
Getting some rest.
We're currently chilling in Daps. Yeah, which is our sister. And shout out to Tip and the family, everybody. And shout out to my family too.
Shout out Mom and Dad, Betty Denny Singleton. Yes.
So Brandon Universe says, "Are you coming to Ghana?" We have to go to Ghana sometime because our great auntie Wendy's there, and also Mama One Africa, who really. You know, that's like our mother out there in Africa.
Yes.
She was from, well, she did a lot in Ghana, so you gotta check out Ghana sometime. Yeah. But right now we're here. We're focused on here.
Yeah, and that's why we said this is a season for us to be here. It's a season, you know. It's a time for everything. So it's not like we're finished traveling. That's not the case. So
yeah, we definitely move with the seasons, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, when you plant, like as a farmer, if you farm, or if farmers, if they plant like corn, or you planting like yams or something, like it's important to move the crops. You can't keep the crops in the same place because they're not going to have the same potency, and it's going to destroy the soil. The soil is not it's important that you move and definitely keep the crops rotating, you know, because that's just how things go. You have to, we move in seasons. Now, everybody doesn't move in seasons because you do have trees that stay in one spot, and those are needed. You know what I mean? Those are needed, and the people who move around are needed. So don't get nothing twisted. Like, we're just the ones that move around and do our thing. You know what I mean? To keep that currency going. Because it's important as groups of people that we get information from other places and be there, not just listen to what other people are saying or what the news is saying, but we're actually over there. You know, we're extensions of each other. You got people who stay in one place and keep that foundation, and you got people who move around. And there's nothing wrong with that. Get your faces together.
Shout out to Kezi, Somaliland. Welcome to your family. Thank you. Thank you.
Somaliland.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I heard about Somaliland. I want to check that out.
Definitely.
I want to check that out. Yeah.
And Trina didn't. Trina Weathersby. Hello, family from Virginia. I am so surprised you're on so late. I did not get a notification. Oh no, that's not us. We sorry. That's not us. I guess try to reset your button. Sometimes that helps. If you turn that bell off and turn it back on, and then put all notifications, because the bell itself has a menu too. So I don't know if a lot of people know that the bell has a if you don't put all notifications, you won't get it. You have to select all.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So one thing about taking sugar out of our diet. Now, it's not the easiest thing to do when you first start. The first like month, 2 months is really rough because you crave everything: honey buns, tasty cakes. You know, you
Little
crave
Debbie's.
everything. Little Debbie's, what's some things? The black, the brown, the devil dogs, all kinds. You crave
chocolate
everything.
cakes. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, chocolate
Little
chip cookies,
pies.
brown. That you crave it. But after a while, you stop craving it. And then, like, I'm at a point now where it's like, I can't even see myself eating a honey bun. Like, it'll just hurt all of this in here if I even taste it, I feel. Yeah, coffee cake, everything.
On there.
Yeah. You'll notice that the weight on your body just starts coming off.
Right.
Like, it comes off to the point where, like, right now, I need to gain weight because I feel like I'm too thin. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm getting too thin out here. So I'm going to try to focus on eating other things. And I'm not going to take it with the sugar, but I'm probably going to do, like, some protein shakes and stuff like that. But I want to find a protein shakes that are actually, like, you know, don't have all the chemicals or bad additives and things like that. Another thing, mind clarity. Your mind gets a lot clearer. Did you feel that?
Yes, I have a lot more energy. And then, too, a lot of people don't know that sugar makes your body store fat. It makes your body store fat. Because I had a good friend, and she saw one of our videos. And she said, when I saw you and how you looked, and it looks like you're reversing age. She said, I started my no sugar fast immediately. And when I saw her, her clothes were falling off of her. So shout out to her. Shout out to Stacy. Yeah, she's in Tanzania. Shout out to you, and I hope you're still doing your thing because you're looking great the last time I saw you. Yeah. So shout out to her and the family.
Yeah, shout out to the whole Tanzania family and our brothers and sisters over there. So Bernie Mills says, other than walking, do you guys do any other types of exercise?
Oh yes. So recently, oh wow, started. Well, me and my sister did this workout. She has a gym membership, but for some reason she enjoys like. There's a brother who has a workout channel on YouTube, and he does. He uses the what is it called? Free weights. When you put in your hand like the little dumbbells, the free weights. So we use the weights. And so we worked out together, and it was like it was rough, you know, but I felt good. That next day I was a little sore, but then I was like, wow, just feel like you have so much more energy. I want to keep that up because I don't want to lose it anymore. I think I'm where I need to be or where I want to be, and I just want to tone at this point. So definitely doing those types of, so it's like, you know, got to get the you know, sweating a little bit, and then using the weight so I can like tone and, you know. Yeah.
Also, another thing that we don't eat is bread. We don't mess with no bread.
Right.
And we also don't mess with like cheese.
Right.
And I don't know if you do dairy. I don't do no dairy, but I think you might put something in your coffee here and there.
Yes.
So
So
I do want to do yogurt though here.
2% milk. Sometimes oat milk. Here and there, evaporated milk, just for my coffee, and I don't drink coffee every day. I kind of scale back on. I love coffee, but but I do honey in my coffee. I don't do sugar in my coffee. I do honey. But other than that, I don't drink milk. Like I don't eat cereal, stuff like that. So that's about it, just for my coffee. Yeah. And like I said, to do honey, I substitute honey for things that I would use sugar for, you know, so honey.
So, some random universe says, so do you know what happened to Nassim? I don't know who Nassim is.
I don't know who that is.
Bernie Mills says, oh man, I have to give up bread and sugar to look as good as you.
Oh, thanks, sis.
The reason we stop bread is because it really stops me up. It really messes me up. You know, my going to the bathroom is not easy when I do bread. And I think with you, how does bread affect you?
Bread, for some reason, it would affect my scalp. it makes my scalp flaky. You know, it's just the after effects of it within a day or two. And it just makes me feel like I'm just, like you said, stopped up, constipated. Yeah. So gluten, I can't do gluten. Yeah. I don't do wheat, just bread. The gluten I can't do. I feel so much better.
Yeah, it stops me up. Yeah, bread, eggs, cheese, milk are part of the food pyramid. I mess with eggs.
No, we do eggs. Eggs is protein. Eggs. So, like, I was vegan, but I had to find some type of balance. So I know eggs is a good source of protein. So I do eggs because I'll do like an omelet for breakfast, some grits and stuff like that. So yeah, because I don't want to do good. I didn't want to get too small. I'm not trying to disappear, you know.
I mean, sometimes but I feel it's good. Cool to it's get good. That. Sometimes it's cool to get for that women all the way off. Yeah, like just get everything off on you, you know, and then build it back up with healthy stuff.
Because I was where I was like, whoa, I was right here. I'm trying to lose anymore.
But you can't get too thin. Like right now, I feel like I'm too thin, so I want to get in the gym.
I think a total, I lost about between 35 and 40 pounds. That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. But
But other than that,
good. I feel good.
Let me see.
Somebody, do you guys experience what?
No, I thought I was on a different platform, but I was gonna bring up some videos, but I'm on the wrong platform.
Oh, I thought you meant page. Yeah. Do you guys experience any withdrawals? That was Tracy Horton. No, at this point, no, because it's been so long. How many months now?
It's been 6 months.
6 months, no.
It comes to mind sometime, but then I'm like, nah. Yeah. Like today, I was hungry when I was driving down here, and I saw the place Bojangles. And I never ate at Bojangles because they don't have Bojangles up north, and I've never ate there. So I'm like, let me try this for breakfast. And then I went there and I'm looking, and I'm like, this look like something similar to McDonald's breakfast. So I'm like, nah, I'm cool, and I just drove off.
Okay.
But it's like, and another thing, when I go to the Waffle House. Like, I get the bowl with chicken, and they usually put, like, cheese and all this stuff, and I be telling them, like, no cheese, you know, but I think they be so used to it that they put cheese in it anyway. So I be ready to eat it, and I be thinking, like, let me just eat it. But then I be like, nah, I'm cool. Hey, look, I told y'all no cheese. So I've been staying away from it and staying real disciplined with it because I know what it does to my body, you know, and I don't want to have to, like, I don't even want to like try it or test myself, and I just want to stay away from it right now until I get stuff in my body where I want it to be, and then maybe like in a different season I'll go back to cheese and sugar. Who knows? But right now it's all about discipline.
It is, and I think just. You know, when people tell you, wow, you guys look good, that actually helps. That helps a lot. That helps a lot because you think about, oh, I don't want to go backwards, you know. So that's a good thing, really. That helps you to stay mindful of how far we've gone on this journey to get fit and to be healthy. So definitely, I appreciate that. So when I'm passing certain aisles in the grocery store, I just go by with no problem. I literally take myself down the snack aisle on purpose. And I'm like, oh, I can walk through here without even like looking and trying to grab something off the shelf. So, yeah.
And this is how we used to look.
Yeah.
I think this was last year.
Yep. So we had some weight on us, a little more weight, definitely. I can see it in my cheeks, my face. My face went down a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta put your head. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. I like not having the extra chin. I don't like that chin, double chin, and all that foolishness. And no stomach and all that stuff. And so I'm to the point where I like to encourage others, like my other sister who is, you know, on her fitness journey too. So I just try to encourage her as well. She's doing a great job. And so it just feels good to be able to encourage others and to help them stay on their journey when they're trying to do their thing and get fit. So it's just good. And you have your whole team, you know, everybody looking good.
Yeah.
So it just feels good.
Being healthy, because diabetes, heart issues and problems, that's a real thing. in my family, most people who passed away was from high sugar and diabetes and things like that. What's the thing when your mind start going?
Dementia.
Alzheimer's, dementia, things like that. And those things, I believe, can be prevented with the right diets and things of that nature. And energy. Yeah, like I didn't drink no coffee on the way here, and I've been cool.
Still cool.
And there's nothing wrong with coffee. Like I drink coffee here and there, but I don't use no sugar.
Right. I do honey, so I was like, at first I thought it was like weird, but it's good. I like it.
Yeah.
With the honey in there. Something else I was going to say. And I drink a lot of water. I have water now. I drink a lot of water throughout the day, so that's another thing. A lot of water.
Yeah.
And teas, herbal teas. We do herbal teas.
Yeah.
And sometimes I can drink tea with nothing, no sugar, no honey. I'll drink it like that too, straight. It doesn't bother me. I like that.
I actually start liking that taste with no sugar, nothing. Just enjoying that raw tea taste.
Just enjoying the herb.
Yeah.
Manuka honey. Sometimes. I was just talking about it earlier. I thought my sister had Manuka honey, but she had some mountain honey. Out of
what's Manuka honey? I don't know what that is. That's new to me.
It's a different kind of honey. It's expensive, but let me see where
that's
it comes
new one.
from.
There's always something new.
Yeah,
out
you
here.
see it in the stores.
Lemonade, limeade, cucumber water, lemon water. Cool. Shout out to Braxton.
Yes.
Yeah. So when it comes to drinking, like sodas and all that, I don't do none of that anymore. Like the teas that you get at the store, I don't do nothing with like that kind of sugar and things like that. Me personally, I usually just have watermelon and I blend that up with maybe some oranges and put a little cloves in there, and I'm good. You know, and I'm good because it's important to have sugar. Like don't get that wrong. It's important to eat like the natural sugars because you need that for energy. So you know, I usually get it from the fruits. And today I had one of the juiciest fruits. I had a juicy plum today, and that it set me right straight. You know what I mean? Even me out. Yeah.
So Manuka is a unique antibacterial. It has unique antibacterial properties. It's very expensive, and I think it.
What's that from? Though?
It originates from. It comes from the nectar of a tree, a special tree, the Manuka tree, Manuka tree, and it's from New Zealand or the coastal Australia area, like Australia and New Zealand. That's probably why it's so expensive. It has to be imported, and it is antibacterial, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, effects. So it's really good for the system.
Man. So. Yeah, and by the way, we're not health doctors.
Yeah,
or anything
this is
like
not
that.
health advice.
This is what we do.
Right.
To help our situation out.
But it's good also to eat honey from the region, wherever you are. Like right now, since we're in South Carolina, we need to eat honey from this region. Oh, yeah. And like if you were in up north or somewhere else, you eat honey that's from that region.
Oh, yeah. So how do we find honey down here?
In the store, yeah. Oh, so the one she has is from North Carolina, so that's not bad. That's close enough. So and you do have some here as well.
And shout out to North Carolina. Yeah. So go ahead.
I wanted to say this too about sugar. I didn't know until it was maybe sometime last year that sugar also contributes to high blood pressure. Some people think it's just salt. It's not. Sugar can contribute to high blood pressure as well. Yeah, so we got to watch the intake of sugar. Sugar can affect your body in so many ways.
Yeah. But it's been cool just doing this, what we're doing right now. It feels good. Yeah. And like I feel younger. Like I feel like I did in high school. Really? Like, and it's crazy. It's just crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. We connected.
No sugar. Wow.
All right, shout out to We Connected, Pride. Good evening, watching from Las Vegas. My twin sister is attending the education conference here in Vegas. We both reside in Columbia, South Carolina. We started a month ago on no sugar diet. Nice. That's how y'all feel?
That's what's up.
In Vegas, that was my old stomping grounds. I stayed there for like 6 months. I think around 2004 I was there. I know it's completely different now. I wouldn't mind going to Vegas and checking it out. Now I seen a video on Vegas where it was like empty and nobody was visiting there. Like, let me know if that's true. Cause Vegas, when I was there, it was stayed packed. You know.
How many years ago was that?
2004. That was what, 20 years ago?
Long time ago.
Golly.
You done had that thing happen, COVID, and all the other stuff. I don't know what it looks like.
Just let us know what it's like. That's why I want to know what it's like. Yeah.
No energy drinks. That's right. No energy drinks. No soda, Powerade. Don't do that stuff. It's full of chemicals and other things that are not healthy.
Yeah, but another thing we wanted to talk about. Now there was this it on TikTok and different social medias. It was going around that black truck drivers was going missing. This guy went missing. His radio went down and all that. And I'm like, man, you know. And then they said they found him, and it looked like he had a rope around his neck and things like that. But then as we start doing more research, you know, people were saying now that was an AI video that was made and it was all fake. So I'm saying that to say, you know, watch what's coming out now, because AI is crazy right now. It makes stuff look so real, and it's so crazy, and we don't know if stuff be real or fake. Now, can this story still be real? Yeah, because I did see videos where truck drivers were being harassed out in different towns in the U.S. I did see things like that, but you definitely have to dig deep and do research and find and figure out if stuff is real or fake, especially nowadays, because AI, you know, it's a lot going on with that. You know what I mean? So I would say, like, for truck drivers, like, if you're in a situation where something could happen or something is crazy, like, if you can, just go live at that situation. Just go live so we can know what's going on. If it's real, whatever happens to you, you know, we can see it live before it happens, you know, and somebody's going to catch it. Yeah. That's the best thing that I could figure out, or call on the radio to somebody, because you do have radios, you know, and let people know what's going on with you if this is real and if this is going on. Wow. That's the best thing I could say about that. You know, and if you have to cross over to a sundown town, as a matter of fact, usually there's lists of sundown towns and places you could go. When I was driving taxis in Florida back in like 2000, what was that, 2011, 2012-ish?
12-ish, 13.
I was driving taxis, and they would let us know, like, look, you know, the other black taxi drivers are like, no, don't go here at night, don't go here at night, you know, don't go there at night. You know,
or that shocked me, because I didn't know that existed still.
Yeah, and being from up north, I'm like, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, what? Why not? He's like, who's a sundown town? What's a sundown town? Well, if you black and court there when the sun go down, you could have an issue, a problem. You might not make it to the morning. So, you know what towns you're going through and things like that. And if you have to go through a certain town, just don't go there at nighttime. And if you are going through the town, go live. Right. You know what I'm saying? So people know what's going on with you. That's the best thing I could say to you truck drivers out there. And be safe. Now, if this is a fake story, that's corny, but it is situations where people are getting harassed, as we see. Now, I don't know what's going on with this particular story with a guy named Eric Darnell or something, but like I said, if you have to go through a sundown town, let people know, look, I gotta go through this town around this time, and go live and let people know where you at.
Right. Yeah. And then we have to learn how to be more discerning and try to, and I know it's rough sometimes because this AI stuff is looking so real now. Yeah. So, and I'm not saying that story is fake, because we're not sure yet. So, there are two different things popping off with that story with that truck driver. So some people saying it's real, some saying it's fake. So nobody really knows unless some real evidence surfaces. So we have to be mindful of the fact that a lot of people are using AI these days, and we have to be very careful, because that plays on people's emotions, and that's not a good thing. You know, you're playing on people's emotions like that.
Yeah, because it's like you see black truck drivers going missing, then they say they found the guy, and he had a noose around his neck, he hanging from a tree. It's like, come on, man, like, you know, like, come on, don't be playing around like that, because this is like stuff that really happened, like back in the, you know, it's stuff that could really go on, and like you playing, revving people up for no reason, and it's like stuff gets corny when you start doing that, and it could cause something that it don't have to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that the AI gets dangerous when that kind of stuff happens. You know, so definitely use, as my wife said, discernment and dig deep. And like I was saying to the truck drivers, and I might have to title this different because I do want truck drivers to know, like, you know, go live when you go in these places. Just keep your phone on live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Whichever platform, if it's TikTok, YouTube, just go live so we can know what's up with you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. Like Vidor, Texas. Yeah, we know sundown towns are real. We know that. Vidor, Texas, don't go there, but if you have, I don't pull over. Yeah. But like if you in a truck or something and your tire blow out, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, what you supposed to do? You don't have no choice. You gotta get your tire fixed, or if you running out of gas, and make sure you gas up before you go through these towns. And usually these towns are not that big, so make sure you have everything you need to have before you go through a sundown town.
Right.
As a truck driver, a taxi cab driver, Uber, whatever. You know. Yeah. Where's my music? Good to hear that. All are good and well by God's grace and mercy. Okay. Yeah, but that's what I had to say about that. And just be safe out here. We out here in the United States of America, the greatest country in the world, and you know, we out here with our boots on the ground, family. So we definitely are gracious and grateful to be in this beautiful country. Another thing, people hate when we talk good about our country. Like, why is there so many haters in the country when we say we love our? I mean, haters in the chats and the comments when we say we love our country. Like, what's up with that? Is it wrong to love our country where we're from and where our ancestors are from? Yeah, it's not perfect. Yeah, like, you know, it's a lot of bad things that happen to our people and things like that. But we rise above that, and that's what makes us great, and that's what makes this country great. We're the salt of this country. We're the blood and the soul and the spirit of this country. Yeah, it's the people in power. They do a lot of, you know, things that, you know, is that we don't even know half of the stuff they doing on some real talk. We don't know half, you know, but from what we do know, you know, from the struggle we come from, this is what we built, and this is our country. Period. There's no other place that we could go and say this is mine, because we can't even stay there, you know, because we don't have the proper identifications to be there. Yeah. You know what I mean? So this is what we have right now, and this is what we have to work with, and this is what we've been working with, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, and you never know when the tide's going to change to where, you know, the good people have control and we're doing the right things, you know. So that's what it is. That's my spill on that. What's your spill? Because I be seeing comments
okay, here's the thing. What I have learned is that, okay, I know where I grew up is different from where a lot of other people grew up. And, you know, here in South Carolina, a lot of people, we have a lot of folks, we have a lot of Black Americans here, and we know each other, we support each other. So the way I grew up is totally different, or might be different from the way other people grew up. And a lot of things that people have suffered through or even experienced, I haven't experienced, to be honest. Am I not aware that I'm very aware that things happen in different places, but the same things, okay, example that might happen, and I've lived up north, I've lived down south, I was born and raised down south, and I moved up north. I've lived in probably about 4 or 5 states. And so I do know that there's a difference in the energy in different places. So it's not all the same. So Southern hospitality is very real. So I can definitely say that about this place. Now, is it perfect? No. But for the most part, 90% of 90 to 95% of the time, things are cool. You know, do things happen? Do bad things happen? Of course. But thank God that, you know, I haven't been in the midst of terrible things, you know. And I enjoyed being in South Carolina. It's a beautiful place, you know. So maybe that's why a lot of people are moving here. So it's peaceful. The energy, like when you say you came down, you're like, wow, the energy here is totally different.
Yeah, it's different.
It's totally different.
The energy down here is different.
Yeah. And people are very empowered, and they do for self. And they, like I said, we support each other, and we've got community here. I still am in contact with people that I went to school with, elementary school with. You see what I'm saying? So there are people who just lose, you know, contact and connections with people that they grew up with. You know, people, you know, but for the most part, we still know people. Like I said, I went to elementary school with, you know, so grade school, high school, and yeah. So I don't know. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. The energy is totally different. People stay connected a lot more. So
yeah, the energy is different everywhere here in the U.S. And I'm just so eager and happy that we're here right now because I want to check out different states and you know, even different counties here in South Carolina while we're down here. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful place. But yeah, we love our country. There's nothing wrong with that. And also, if we're so wrong for saying America, we love America and all that, well, what's a perfect country? Please tell me, what country is perfect? What's the model country in the world to you? Let us know. Write it in the chat. What country is perfect to you? Please let me know, because I haven't been to a perfect country.
Yeah, there is none.
We've been to Dubai, UAE, all that. That's not perfect.
Been to 20 different countries.
Yeah, different countries in Africa. We've been there. Perfect. None of those countries are perfect.
Doesn't exist. Thank you. It does not exist.
It don't exist. You know what I mean?
Is where you make it.
Yeah, and a lot of people who be mad at us because we love our country, be in their country trying to come over here. You know, and then, you know, a lot of people don't even want to go back to their own country. So, you know, we love our country, and that's what it is. And if we sound like colonizers, that's your mind, and that's your projection, and that's your insecurities you got to deal with.
And regardless to what we know that happens at times here, everywhere we have gone, there are people that are still trying to come here. Yeah, there's still people who say that this is their dream, and I'm like, wow, okay, that's interesting. Everywhere we've been, there are people trying to come to America. They say that that's their dream. Yeah, you know, so
someone said the perfect country, heaven.
Oh, that's cute.
One Africa.
No country is perfect. Yeah.
Mercy, U.S. of it. Ain't nothing wrong with loving our country, family. Yeah. Yeah. And it's something because our journey started in 2015 where we left. And when we left, it wasn't that we hated America, our country. It was like a thing of where, because working was getting rough, like we were living in Philly, and in Philly where we was living in West Philly. You got sirens going off every day from police cars. You got noise at night, people blasting their music. The working situation, when my wife was working, she was working at a school and coming home crying because, you know, the students and, you know, the teachers and I guess the principal, it was just a lot going on.
And the crazy thing, it wasn't even the money. I was making great money, but it was like
good.
It was just too much. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah, and like me, I would always work online or I play the keyboard at different places. Like that's my thing. I'm a musician at heart, and that's my profession. So you know, I would play at different places. It'd be cool, but it'd be like a struggle because it's like, you know, I could be like have a gig somewhere and my car break down or something, or you know, and it's like it's always like something going on. I get a ticket, like I could play somewhere, like and I get paid $200, right? But then, as I'm bringing my stuff into place, I get a ticket on my car that's $150. So it's like, what's going on? Like, I can't park in front of the place to bring my keyboard and all that. And this happened numerous amounts of times. So it was like, it's like you start getting like frustrated, and it's like, man, I got to get out of here because this is crazy. Every time we take a step forward, something is bringing us 2 steps back. It's like, God, Now it's not like that all the time, but that was just our situation. So we like fed up, frustrated with America. We rolled out, and so
you
now
get that time to.
It's like, we saw the world. What was you about to say?
That time to regroup, get yourself together.
Yeah.
Exhale a little bit, figure out what's going on. And then you find out that there's nowhere that's perfect.
Yeah.
There's nowhere that's perfect. Nowhere.
Yeah.
It can look nice. But behind all the niceness, what's behind all of the curtains and the niceness, so there's no place that's perfect. So we all have to deal with something when we are in different places. So,
yeah, we always deal with something. And some places it feel perfect for a while. When we got to Abu Dhabi in 2015, it felt like, I could be here forever.
A lot of people were saying that.
Because, like, it was easy to get...
it's back in the day.
It was easy. Like, the money was just... Like, for teachers, for instance, like, the money was so good. It was like, they pay for the housing, they pay for your flight there, they pay for your flight to go back home. During the summertime, they pay for they pay for everything. You ain't have to pay for nothing. So you keeping all that money. And we going on vacations and stuff. And I'm like, yo, we could do this, like, And then even as a musician, you get paid a lot. Like, me and my wife doing gigs. We was doing our own thing, and we making like $2,000 a night. Like we was remember when we did the what was that, the what we called that, the Gathering.
Yeah, that was
we had a show called the Gathering,
nice.
family, where we would have businesses come, vendors would come in.
Show.
We had soul food there. Ooh. It was like little talent shows. We had poetry.
Oh, I gotta plug this. There was the guy from South Carolina who did the food. Oh,
yeah. Oh,
he sold out every time. Oh my goodness.
We had a tight knit community.
Yes.
The Gathering was jumping. We was making money doing the Gathering. Like, we just made 2,000. Nice. Like, it was crazy.
That was nice, yeah.
So it was like,
nice.
The musician aspect, we making money. The teaching aspect, we making money. Yeah. And then, like, that next year, that was cool for like 2 or 3 years. It was cool.
About 3 years.
And then after like that fourth, things start changing. And I believe what happened was, because it was easy to get a loan in Dubai at that time, real easy. You could get like $100,000 loan, just crazy number of loans, and people were coming to Dubai, getting loans, and then leaving. Like, that was like a hustle thing people were doing, and it's like, it put a bad taste in their mouth, and it really messed up that whole situation. So. I believe that's what happened with that, and probably some haters seeing that we were doing a lot. Who knows what it was, but things changed because we came back, and then a lot of venues that we used to do our thing at, they either closed or sold it to somebody else, and we couldn't really do our thing. And then prices start changing. They stopped paying teachers like they did. And then now it's like a struggle price they have now for teachers, and it's really hard to make it over there now. Yeah. So things change, and that's the thing. Everything changes. It's a season for everything, and it's always waves. Waves go up and down, and you can see it with social media. It's always a wave. Like, there'll be a dance that come out that's a wave, and everybody who's doing it can go viral at that time, and then they go up. And then it comes down, like, and it's all about catching those waves when they're going up, and that's the beauty of that situation. But saying that to say that right now, as we're back in America, We traveled. We seen a lot what the world has to offer.
Yeah.
We experienced a lot of waves of beauty and good things. Even in Africa, it was a wave, a time like when we were in Rwanda where, you know, everything was working out. You know, the hypeness was there. The opportunities seemed like endless. You know, and then it's like now, and I guess it was more of a romanticism thing we had with Africa. Um, but still, the energy was good. And through all of our travels, you know, now we have this channel, and we have other channels, and we have other things that we're doing. And we're grateful for everything that we have. And everything that we learn, we can now share with our own people here in the United States of America. Yeah.
And there's a lot to see. You know.
Yeah.
I know people are hustling here, you know, that's what it is. The cost of living is a lot more than in many places. So people are having to work to make sure they can take care of their needs, you know. So, but it, as a country, as a place, it is beautiful. There's so much to see and experience naturally beautiful places. Like we were just talking a while ago to my sister about the mountains here, the Blue Ridge Mountains. You know, you have so many
Appalachian.
It's a part of the Appalachian Range, but the Blue Ridge Mountains is here. That's a mountain in the range. But you have so many beaches. You have rivers and streams and lakes and waterfalls. There's so much to see here in the U.S. So definitely trying to show it to the world.
Yeah. The U.S. is what it did, like being gone for that long time, help us to see like the beauty within our own country, and it help us to see that no place is perfect, and also that the things that we have here, just like hot water and the electricity. Not saying other countries don't have that. I'm not saying that, but being able to vote, being able to express how you feel about your president or your leaders freely, you know, being able to speak on social media freely, you know, those are perks in life and perks in countries that other countries don't have. You know, if you say something bad about some of these leaders in other countries, you go missing. You know, you'll go missing, and sometimes your family will go missing too. But we have a lot of freedoms here. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff we going through. But our people, we fight and get through everything. You know, there's nothing that could stop us from what we doing. And the perks that we have here in America that we fought for, I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, and I'm grateful to be here in this country. And for anybody who has a problem with us loving our country, that's your problem. And just hate. Be filled with hate at night. You know, you can't sleep at night because we love our country. That's a problem with you. Don't go to sleep then. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's just what it is. And someone is asking, I saw the question. I'm curious if you heard of and how you feel about diaspora Africans getting citizenship from Benin. I don't think I've heard about that. That's new to me. I don't think you heard anything about that.
Getting citizenship from Benin?
Benin?
I don't know. We've never been to West Africa, which maybe sometime next year, sometime we'll check some countries out in West Africa. But I haven't heard about that. I'm really not online, like searching for things like that. But if that's happening, I mean, that's cool. If you have family history that goes there, and, you know, and you can make that work, that's cool. I don't really know too much about Benin. I'm trying to think.
Wait a minute, I think I saw, you know what now comes to mind? I think on one of the social media platforms, I think the singer Sierra, one of the singers did her, you know, research her family history, and I think she found relatives or something like that from Benin, and I think she got hers. So that might be the case he's talking about, or the situation he's talking about. Other than that, I haven't heard anything about everybody getting citizenship. No, I think it was that particular situation. Yeah. Yeah, somebody said, yeah, Sierra and Spike Lee. Okay.
Oh, Sierra and Spike Lee.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I think people getting citizenship over there. I think that's a cool thing because having more than one citizenship is always good. You could go there, move around freely, and things of that nature. And if their ancestry goes back to Benin, and that's a plus. You could really delve into looking into finding your relatives over there, your distant relatives, whatever the case. And I think it's cool. Nomads, the FBA delineation has the tether scrambling harder than eggs. And I'm loving it. They've been delineating. FBAs are catching up to it. I mean, look, man. A lot of times, people come over here, they say they're Jamaican, they say they're from the Caribbean, represent their countries in Africa, if it's Ghana, if it's Nigeria, but when we say we're American, it's a problem. And now it's not. And now we're claiming we're American, Freedmen, Foundational Black American, Solani. We go by many names. I think it's beautiful that we're honoring that because like I said earlier, I was looking for Black American restaurants or Black American businesses in Delaware, and I was typing them in, and I'm finding Jamaican, finding African grocery stores and things like that. And there's nothing, as far as promoting that African businesses or Jamaican, that's cool if I want to do that. But if I want to support my own people, it feels like I got to, I got to figure that out. I don't know the route to go that. What name should we call it? If I look up FBA businesses, that's not coming up. If I look up Freedmen businesses, that's not coming up. So, the delineation is important. And I think people don't like us delineating ourselves from just regular Black or African American is because they're not going to make the money they used to make. Because like I said, when you type in Black businesses, all these other businesses come up. And it's like, we're pushed to support that. But now, since we're delineating and saying, no, we're this over here, now we can support our own people better. Right. But we have to have a more online presence where we can actually support ourselves. Because I don't know how to find Black American businesses, like foundational Black American businesses. It's hard to find that. So that's another thing we're going to do while we're here.
Yeah, so we're on the search for our businesses that exist here because they do exist. They're just not promoted like other, large-scale businesses, but we do have a lot. Yeah, so being able to show that, because here's the thing, when you travel to any other country on the earth, and if you're in that country, what are you going to see? The majority of the businesses are owned by the people of that country.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Citizens. So there's nothing wrong with us having our own businesses in our own country. That makes no sense to me.
When we were in Tanzania,
yeah, we should.
It's easy to find brothers and sisters from Tanzania.
Their businesses. We supported
to go
them.
Support them. It's easy to find that. Where the Tanzanian businesses are.
Everywhere. They're everywhere.
It's easy to support. Out here it's difficult because it's like people could be from somewhere else, but they look like us or dress like us, or they'll say they're African American or Black American and things like that. So it gets a little difficult out here to support your own people. And the thing about it is that everybody supports their own people. When Ghanaians come out here, they support their own people first. Yeah. The Ghanaian businesses, and they make sure they support their own people first. And there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, that's good.
I applaud it.
You're supposed to support your own people.
Yeah.
When Nigerians come here, they know where their businesses are at. They support their own people. They'll go to their own restaurants. They have supermarkets out here. African supermarkets. Really, when Africans come over here, period, they support each other. It don't matter where they're from. If they're from Senegal, Ethiopia, they usually get together and support each other, and it's like a harmony between Africans out here. They support each other, and there's nothing wrong with
Nothing
that.
wrong with that, and not just to keep using Africans and people from the Caribbean as an example. I can use any race.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted. Any other race, you know. And it's not, I applaud it. You know, that's just how people are taught. You know, that's how a lot of different races, that's how they're raised, you know. Whether it be Mexican, whether it be Indian, Chinese, they support their people. And there's nothing wrong. I'm not offended. I applaud it. We should be doing the same thing.
Yeah,
I applaud it. There's nothing wrong with that.
Floating and going around
that's
in
what
their
they
own communities, and that's what you're supposed to do. You know, but it seems like when we do it, you know, people have an issue, and I'm gonna tell you why they have issues, because people don't want us supporting each other because they know that we support them more than we support ourselves. But that's stopping right now, family. We're supporting ourselves, and that's going to change because
absolutely.
It's like we're giving and giving and giving, and we're not getting nothing back but disrespect. Yes. People like to be disrespectful. We support Mexican restaurants. On Taco Tuesdays, we'll go, you know, getting tacos from these places, and then, you know, like I've been getting, like, they want to be disrespectful to you. You know, like, nah. We're supporting our own businesses, family. Yeah. Right. Especially this new month coming. The majority have been Nigerians, Haitians, Jamaicans, West Africans. The two of you have a Cash App account. Oh yeah, we have a Cash App. It's Unmad, $ Unmad. I'm gonna put it in the chat. How you put this? Can you put that in there? Yeah, I'm trying to change the title to this. But yeah, it's a time where you support other people, then it's a time where you gotta support yourself. You can't support everybody to your own detriment, you know.
Not that.
And then be disrespected. There's a lot of disrespectful stuff that happens over here that we see that other groups.
That's okay.
Okay, that other groups do to us, and it's like we're playing the nice guy, and you know, nice people always get disrespect. You know what I mean? So, you know, being a nice guy and being so supportive is to our own detriment. So right now, a lot of us are just focused on supporting our businesses. And there's nothing wrong with that. And if you have a problem with that, hate. Restaurant for happy hour too. Yeah, Russia support Russians over here, but everybody supports themselves.
Yeah.
And I think we're the only ones who support everybody. Yeah.
That's true.
We're the only ones who support everybody. Because we want to see people win. Are you still following Watermeyer?
Yeah.
Watermeyer's cool.
He's a cool guy. He's cool people.
Yeah. Watermeyer's cool people. Right. He actually really looked out for us at times, man. We appreciate really that, brother.
Cool. And I like him putting, cool person, man. Him putting us on his platform because he was like, man, you guys are doing so much for Africa. And I'm like, man, you know, for him to recognize that and to do that when a lot of people weren't, you know, so that was respect, man, respect. Yeah, we have nothing but respect for him. Yeah. He's a good guy.
What it is like when we go out to different countries, we have respect for the culture. We have respect for the people. When we were in Rwanda, you know, we support Rwanda businesses and show Rwanda businesses on our channel. We were in Tanzania, we show Tanzanian businesses on our channel and support them real heavy, support the people. You know, we do that out of the kindness and love of our heart. Everywhere we went in Africa, we did that, supporting brothers and sisters right there. You know, Jackson, that guy in Rwanda, like he you know, we supported that brother to the point where he built his own compound. You know, people know Jackson, and when they go to Rwanda, they look for Jackson to get houses and things like that. And I feel like that's a blueprint of how, like, if you go to a different country, like, if you move like that, everybody will be cool. But it's like, I feel like people who come over here to our country, they don't support us like that. The way we were supporting Africans when we went to Africa, people come over here, they don't do that to us. Like, it's like a take thing. you know, and then it's a disrespect thing, and I'm better than you, and you know, I see stuff like when we come to Africa, when we come to America, we do better than y'all, and it's like, where's the like, who said this was a competition? You know what I mean? Because I could definitely go to a country over there and say, "Oh, I did better than y'all when I was a 10." No, that's corny. What kind of thinking is that? I don't understand thinking like that. But if you look at our channel, we give you the blueprint of the right way to go to other countries. You know what I mean? Support the local people there. You know what I mean? And when you support, you get back. It's not like you just supporting for no reason and you gonna lose. Like, we didn't even think about trying to make money and do all that. We just did it out of love and kindness of our heart and still came up. You know what I mean? And learned a lot. And we got brothers and sisters over there doing major things over there. Our good brother Zola in Tanzania, he built the Umde apartments out of the kindness of his heart. And he did that for the diaspora. He's building right now the Umde village in the mountains, the healing village, where you could go, you know, and heal your body and things like that. So we give you the blueprint to all people, and this is for everybody in the world. If the right way to go to a country, if you want to know, look at our channel and see how we went to Rwanda, to all of these different countries, and how we supported the people, and how we went in there and really like connected on a whole different level, like nobody else ever did. You know what I mean? We gave you the blueprint on how to do it, on how to come up and how to connect with people. And if people came over here and did that to us, with us, it wouldn't be no boycott of African businesses and things like that going on the first. It wouldn't be that. It'd be all love. Yeah, it'd be all love. I don't know where to go Black to Africa is, family. I don't.
Yeah, I think that it just period in.
Thanks for the cash app. Much
Thank
love
you.
to you.
Thank you, Shamita. Yeah, thank you so much, Shamita, for the cash app. I think that in this world, it should be just okay. If people were more kind and more thoughtful, it would go without saying. It should be a reciprocation of those types of things. Um, you do for someone, they support you, you support them, but that's just not how it goes, unfortunately. So, but you cannot, um, how do you say it? Like, you do things for other people to the point where your own house is falling apart.
Yeah.
You go out and help the world and your own house is falling apart. That is insane to me.
It is.
It makes no sense, and I don't live like that. So you make sure your house is good first, and that's anybody with good sense, in my opinion. You make sure your home, your house is good before you go out trying to build somebody else's house. How are you homeless and don't have a house? Homeless and trying to help build somebody else's house. So that's just, as far as comparing how you should be supporting your own family. You see what I'm saying? So you support your family, you support your people, and make sure everybody's good. Then you can think about doing other things, and it just makes sense, So, and there's nothing wrong with helping people and supporting others, but it should be reciprocated. But at times it is, and at times it's not. So, but that's the world we live in. It's not perfect.
And I see a lot, like online, I see a lot of people, especially a lot of Africans, and they're saying they're sorry when they apologize for just for how they've been treating Black Americans, taking advantage of the kindness and niceness, and we're supporting their businesses, and they're hiking prices up, being disrespectful and things like that. And I see a lot of them saying, apologizing and things now, but we hear you and we appreciate that, but I think it's too late now, because now we're on the tip by everything that's been going on and going on. Like, now a lot of people are like, all right, we just need to focus on us, because we've been focusing on other people for far too long, and our communities are falling apart, and our communities are not as strong as they need to be. So now we have to focus on ourselves, because we love us, And we know the power we have. We know the energy that we carry, and that's what it is. Kofi says the weather will be in the 50s here in Pennsylvania tomorrow. The 50s? You talking about Fahrenheit? If that's Celsius, that's extremely
That's
hot. But
Celsius,
if it's
that's
if you talking about
hot.
Fahrenheit, that's cold. Like how I
Now,
do
is it
that?
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
She said
Celsius, I'm sorry.
yes. Oh, let me look this up.
Whoa.
That's
Whoa, whoa,
crazy. Now
whoa,
that's a big change. Something ain't right with that. Yeah, something ain't right with that. If it's gonna be in the 50s, that's something that's weird to me. Yeah, as a weatherman, that's weird to me, family. I don't understand that kind of weather.
Okay, KL. No. I'm not saying that. It's South Carolina.
What?
No. We support each other here, So I don't know if that was she said. Maybe this is the experience in SC and Philly. From my personal experience, Africans, Caribbeans be supporting Black American businesses. The minute Black and small business enter the picture. I never said that about South Carolina. No, there are a lot of Black businesses here, and we tend to try to make sure we support as much as possible. So
It's important that we support each other, and as a global Black family, it's definitely we support each other. But we have to. It's like right now, we feel as though our community is not as tight as it should be, and for us to continue to support other people is to our own. We have to get our own stuff together, before we can be doing all this other stuff.
Right.
Because we put the cape on. We've been putting the cape on too much for other groups, and it's not just Africans or Caribbeans. Like we're talking about everybody. We put the capes on for the Latinos to come over here. For everybody, we always put the capes on, and it's at a point now where we're doing it to our own detriment, and it's affecting us negatively. So we have to focus on us.
Right. And another thing, as an educator, I just want to put this out there as parents, and a lot of us will be elders very soon. I think that we need to start encouraging the youth to start more businesses. I think for many years, and I came from a long line of business owners, so I grew up that way. Thank the Creator for that experience. So my parents started a printing business. Wow, when I was maybe 12, maybe 11, 12. I was in middle school, and they still have that family business to this day. Shout out to Singleton Printing in Bamberg, South Carolina. So definitely they have a printing business, and I watched my parents build that business, and it's still going to this day, and so many people still support. So definitely we do feel and see their support. And so I think that growing up that way, it's like hard for me to continue to punch a clock. I'm not built like that. I can do it for a minute, but like I know how important it is to do for self and work for yourself, and how it feels when you have control of your time. And it's hard to do that when you're so used to doing for yourself and you know how to do it. So I thank my parents for instilling that in us, me and my siblings, and just and just empowering us to be able to be independent and to start businesses and to work. So I think we need to, share that with the youth these days, because, all right, yes, oh, wow, those are my parents. Yes, that's my family business. Thank you. Shout out. So
you might have to read it because
definitely we know of Singleton Printing from Denmark. It's not Denmark, but Bamberg. So Bamberg, South Carolina. Thank you, Jennifer Edie, for that. Definitely. Wow, somebody's on here that even knows. So definitely, that right there was everything, So being able to grow up and see my parents build a business, and it's still up to and running to this day. So definitely. But I think that we should start pushing or encouraging our youth to go into business. And because that's the key. That's what all other cultures do. We travel, that's what we see. We see businesses. Yes. Yes. Bamberg and Denmark are in Bamberg County, but the location is in Bamberg. Yes, definitely. Owning a business, empowering yourself, And that's what's, I think, for me, what I've seen through travels, that's what's missing at home. A lot of our youth not going into trades and doing business, because that is the key. But that's what you see when you travel. You see everybody, wow, they have a business. Whether you're selling fruit on the corner, that's a business.
Yeah.
You're selling eggs on the corner, that's a business. They are punching their own clock. You're making and sewing dresses and using your own fabrics. That is a business, and that's what people are doing around the globe. And it's like, and there's nothing wrong with going to college, getting a degree, but there's so many people who can't even find a job after they get the degree. But then they have all these student loans, which is, you get out of college and you in debt. Like, that's ridiculous. For what? And that's not what other cultures are teaching their children. They're in business, so, and trades, are doing trades. What happened to the trades? People used to do trade back in the day. Mechanics.
Trades is where it's at.
And I know a lot of them here, so that's a good thing. I see that here, which is being pushed, and it's awesome. And I think it needs to just permeate and go throughout the country and different communities. So, electricians, plumbing, come on, and the list goes on and on, not just barbers and, hairstylists, because that is very popular, but there's so many other things that we could be doing that we need, look around and what's the need. So I think that is important. You don't need 10,000 degrees. You're going to pay to read a book for somebody to tell you to read the book. Like, that makes no sense to me, so yeah, learn how to read, learn how to, calculate, and to watch your money. Those things are important. But unless you are, I don't know, a lawyer, a doctor, things that you really, really need certification for, or maybe even a teacher, then there's some things that's like people are getting degrees and not even using them, wasting a whole bunch of money, that you could have taken and started a business with. So, and so a lot of people are in debt, because student loan debt in this country is out of control. And for what? So I really think that trades and business is very, very important, very key. And so when young people want to do, things like that, encourage them. There's nothing wrong with that. People are proud of having an expensive piece of paper. For real? A degree? Like, you just paid somebody $50,000 for them to tell you to sit home and read your book, and then come back and take a test. Really? Yeah. No, I don't think so. And then there are other cultures that are not doing that. They're not doing that. From me traveling and seeing this, even a lot of the children I taught in the UAE, a lot of those families have businesses. And a lot of them didn't really need to be in school. I'm going to be honest. So, set your family up, and you got a business, you got generational wealth. And that's what's missing. So I think that we do have businesses, but we need to push it a little bit more. Yeah, so that's just my 2 cents, so, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing, like, nowadays, I see a lot of, something that's great, and what you said was true. That's on point.
I'm telling you,
I see a lot of people getting more and more, a lot of young people more and more on social media, and that's where everybody is at. That's where everybody is focused on. Even now, you're looking at social media, and these young people are taking off on social media.
Yeah, like, smart.
And it's important to start looking at it more like it's a business, because this is a business.
Right.
YouTube's a business. Even Twitter, or Twitter's is too. But like TikTok, it's so much money on TikTok. Like, TikTok is a business. Like, it's crazy how TikTok is like killing the game with the there's so many ways to make money. But it's good to see young people doing that. But also, you want to have something else, like my wife was saying, like a trade too, because if your internet goes down, or some, God forbid, something happens with that, you're going to also need other skills, learning how to farm, or just doing different things to be able to sustain yourself, because that's important too. We don't know how, how long this is going to be out, this internet and all of this. I hope it stays out, because it's good to make money this way, but if something happens with that, and then your toilet go out, like, how you going to fix your toilet? Or, you always got to call somebody. And that's a lot of money for someone just to come fix your toilet, and you could learn how to do it yourself. So it's good to have a balance of everything, to have a balance in the digital field and also in the physical field, you know, because everything is about balance. But definitely learning trades is where it's at, because that's always, someone's gonna need the air conditioner fixed, like me right now in my car.
Yeah, and we going to a Black American mechanic. We know somebody who does that. Fixed. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
You need you're gonna need all this, the plumbing, just everything. How to build a house, learning things like that. You know, so it's definitely important to learn those things too. Because don't stop at social media. Yeah, you can make a bag, but don't stop there. Like, learn physical skills. Yeah, and if you just know physical skills, learn social media, and that way you can promote your physical skills.
Right.
Yeah. But with that, family, I think we've been on here for a minute. We just 2 hours.
Whoa.
We need to support our Black farmers. We definitely do. And if you know where the Black farmers are at, let us know, family, so we can help support those brothers and sisters out there. I am a brother and sister. It is 12:28 a.m. Keep teaching and preaching nothing but the truth here.
But one more thing, too, when you think about it. Let me cut you off. But when you think about it, think about when something happens and you need something done. Who do you have to go to? Think about it like that. Who do you have to call to take care of a problem when it happens? So then you figure out what the need is. So if I have to get on the phone, I don't know anybody that looks like me to fix my car, then there's a problem. We need mechanics. If I need my AC fixed and there's nobody like that, we need that. There's a problem. You understand? So I know we enjoy getting our hair done and our hair cut, but we need more than that, you know. So there's so many other industries where we need people, our young people, to try or just encourage them to get into.
And you know what? I don't even think it's like not people that's not. I think there are people doing those things, but like, we don't know who it is.
We don't know who. You know, so that's the other thing. So that's we're on a mission now to find people in all of these different industries so we can promote them, because there are a lot of good people doing great work, and it just, you don't know who they are, where they are, you know. So it's important.
So we have a lot of work to do out here, family. Just putting together a list of like Black American businesses and things like that out here and where to find them. You know, we have to get that going. But we don't want to hold you too long, family.
It's been a minute.
But we love y'all. We appreciate y'all rocking with y'all in Los Angeles. I grew up in Savannah where a degree in the trade was pushed growing up. Cool.
Nice.
Cool. Cool. And my grandfather used to push that on us too. Now he also told me like learn computers, and that's why I dabbled in computers and things like that. But he could fix cars from scratch, bikes, anything. He built a hydroponic garden, and I actually have him on the channel. Look up my grandfather. He was 96 when he built the hydroponic garden.
That was amazing.
He was an inventor, so definitely check that video out. And family, and rest in peace to my grandfather also. Rest in peace. We're gonna let y'all go, family. We love y'all. Hold on, I gotta play my music first. Hold on. Cannot let that go like that, family. All right, let me see.
Yeah, but this is awesome, and thank y'all for sticking around with us and sharing and whatnot.
Good, family. Well, look, we love y'all. Shout out to Cali. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to South Carolina, the Palmetto State. Shout out to everywhere around the country, family. Vegas, Zambia.
Of course.
Shout out to Tanzania. Shout out to Ghana. Everywhere, family. Shout out to everywhere around the world. We love y'all, and we appreciate y'all for tuning in to the Unapologetic No Mask with the Unapologetic Nomadic. All right, family. Peace.